Here's a question that will change the way you work. If everything went wrong, what would you do? I like this question because it makes you realize that you spend all of your planning time planning for the good outcome, and then you wonder why most of the time you can't get any work done. Because most of the time, you don't get that good opportunity, and you end up having no idea what you're doing. Imagine you wanted to learn how to fly a plane, right? But you just said, screw this, skipped all the simulators, hopped right in the plane, and expected to fly it perfectly. You don't have to have me to tell you that you'd probably end up crashing into the World Trade Center or something. But if that's obviously stupid, then why do you do it with your work? Do you ever wonder why NASA never messes up? Because they simulate every possible problem or procedure, every mistake they could possibly have in their fancy simulator thing or whatever, so that nothing goes wrong. They know what could go wrong and they're prepared for it. But when most people say, I want to do X, Y, and Z tomorrow, they never think about that. But what if this happens? What if this happens, huh? What are you gonna do then, huh? You probably don't know, and you get the point. It's an annoying question to ask yourself, but 1 minute spent planning is 10 minutes, 10 minutes saved actually doing the task. So if you just spend a couple more minutes thinking about what could I do wrong, or how could I possibly fuck this up, because we all know you're gonna fucking screw it up somehow. That's why I don't get work done. Then not only will you be more prepared to actually do the work, but you'll be more likely to get it done faster because you're prepared for what could happen. Now this video is basically just about Murphy's Law, which is that whatever can go wrong will. But what I think this means, I guess whoever Murphy is can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this means that you need to persevere. Even if the bad things happen, you still need to have something that you can do. There's still a way you can make it through. If the worst comes, you need to be ready. But if the more likely situation happens, and it's a good scenario, then you're more than ready. And so most people will quit just because the situation is worse than they expected. But you planned for the absolute worst. So now, that's just okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. But if a good situation happens, you're like, oh, sweet. I can do that. It's way easier than I planned for. But most people, that's just their norm. That's what they were expecting. And so for you, it's way easier. You're over-prepared. You're more than ready. But they are just ready. That's how you're guaranteed to get your work done. No matter what happens. So, make it happen. Make it happen.